Hi guys, so a very happy Nigel Farage was interviewed by Sky News as the results were coming in. Now it must be remembered that most of the seats that were up for grabs were ones that the Tories won a few years ago during the so-called Boris Bounce. But whatever way you cut it, the Conservatives had a terrible night. Now Labour also lost, and in particular some high-profile areas which the media will focus on most. Now Farage was asked what his message to both Kemi Badenoch and Keir Starmer was. The Reform leader also had the idea of a pact with the Tories put to him, which he laughed off. Have a listen.
It's a sense of fairness and what's right and what's wrong, bordering, I would say, even on resentment. And we picked that up very strongly on the doors for people who voted Labour for all of their lives.
What's your reflection of the results across the country, mayoral elections, local government elections and so on?
Well, some near misses in mayoral contests, but in old Labour areas, North Tyneside, Doncaster, we missed out by cigarette paper on both of those. We are smashing into the Labour vote in many parts of the north. Durham tomorrow will be the acid test of how much we've hit into Labour. But Lincolnshire and Staffordshire show you that in areas the Conservatives have always run, we're making massive progress there too. So it's a phenomenal night for us.
What's your message for Sir Keir Starmer and also for Kemi Badenoch?
Kemi Badenoch, please stay. I mean, please don't resign. We want you to stay on as leader. I'll put some money in if you'd like to keep you there. No, she's got an impossible job. The Conservative Party is split. And what you'll see tomorrow, as the West Country results come in, is you'll see a stack of 2021 Conservative votes will have come to us, but also gone to the Liberal Democrats as well. The Conservatives are standing in the middle of the road in terms of their own supporters and getting hit by vehicles coming both ways. And to Sir Keir, well, just keep going. You're making life easy.
What about a pact with the Tories, as Robert Jenrick wants, and in fact Lord Houchin as well, to keep Labour out next time?
Yeah, I bet they do. One very clear message that comes from the west of England, where Aaron Banks came a very close second, from North Tyneside, from the contest in Doncaster, the mayoral contest in Doncaster. Very clear message tonight. In much of this country, if you vote Conservative, you will get Labour. And what tonight does is it embeds us. We now are the opposition party in the United Kingdom to the Labour Party, and the Tories, frankly, are a waste of space.
Oh, okay. The Tories are a waste of space, and for Kemi Badenoch to remain in her position. Yeah, the longer Kemi Badenoch remains there, the more damaging it is to the Conservative Party and more of a gift to Reform and Nigel Farage. Because these are local elections where a bloody nose, yes, of course, to the incumbent government, the Labour Party, but also in particular to the Conservatives. The Conservatives won a pretty high watermark back in, I think, 2021 or 2022, the last local elections, because of the Boris Bounce, as they called it. But they received a significant hit this time round. Massive transfer from the Conservatives to Reform, and a significant one also from Labour to Reform. But the Conservatives are the ones that are really in trouble now. So I think there's going to be growing pressure on Kemi Badenoch to resign. Whether she will or not, I don't know. I think she will try to hold on, because there isn't really somebody to take over. Robert Jenrick is not somebody who I think is capable of running the Conservative Party. He's an attack dog. He's a loudmouth, but I don't think he's able to deliver the type of unity that's required and the type of policies that are necessary. Because Robert Jenrick wants the Conservative Party to be more like the Reform UK Party. And that's a recipe for disaster, because why would people vote for the Conservatives if the main issue is immigration, when you have somebody like Reform and Nigel Farage who say we will eliminate immigration, we will bring it down to zero, or we will have a so-called net zero immigration. We will be stronger on this issue. So why would anyone who cares about immigration vote for the Conservatives, especially as it's still fresh in people's minds that the Conservatives were responsible when immigration increased? Now, these are not issues I think the public should care about, but if you're voting just on the issue of immigration, then you'll never vote Conservative if Reform UK is an option. So I think there's going to be a lot of soul searching within the Conservative Party. I don't see a pact, especially coming from Nigel Farage. He's on cloud nine at the moment. He has seen, look, I came out fighting and I defeated the Conservative Party. In the eyes of the public, in the eyes of the media, we are the opposition. They're not the opposition in Parliament. They're nowhere near that. But it's about perception, as I keep saying. So the perception is that Nigel Farage is standing, and Reform are standing up to the government, standing up to the Conservatives. And I think they're going to benefit greatly from this. But the problem for Farage, as he sort of hinted to recently in another interview, it'll be difficult for candidates from Reform to run councils. There's another issue. If they do well, if they run councils well, then the public will view the government more favourably. So it will not be in the interest of Reform and Nigel Farage to run councils successfully. Because if they do, it paints a positive image of the government. People will think, oh, look, everything is improving. They won't thank the council for that. They will thank whoever is in charge. So there isn't really an incentive for Reform to run councils well. And also, we're talking about people who are ideologically driven on the right. So they're not concerned about social care. They're not concerned about the issues at the local level. But once again, a great night for Nigel Farage, a terrible night for Kemi Badenoch in particular, not great for Labour. And we'll have to see how the media approach this. Are the media going to consider Nigel Farage and Reform the true opposition? Or are they going to continue to refer to them or consider them as a protest party?